first time I ever went to get a pair of Converses was probably when I don't know, I want to say about 10, 11 years old. In my class, we had to read this book called The Crazy Lady. And in it, there's this kid who kept talking about his Converses, his Chucks. And I don't know, at the time, I didn't know exactly what he was talking about. So I went home and I told my parents, I was reading this book and what are Chucks. So they showed me this little picture of me when I was a little kid, and I had a pair of pink Converses on. So I told them that they looked pretty cool and I wanted to get a pair now. So they were like, what color do you want to get? I'm like, there's colors? And they're like, yeah, it's not just pink. I was like, well, what about red? And so, I don't know, I think it was around my birthday or Christmas, but they came by or not by, but, they came with a present for me. It was a pair of red Chucks, and I was pretty excited about that. I wore them all the time. People made fun of me because I guess they weren't in style when I was 10, but I kept them forever until I grew out of them, actually. So, that was that. Let's see, the second pair that you guys are looking at, I got these when I was working my first job ever. Well, I guess first real government job that I had to take out taxes for, but I was working at a shoe store called Journeys, and this was the first pair of shoes that I bought with my check. So, I don't know, they're like, Journeys is known for having a bunch of Chuck Taylors there, so this one, I don't know, nobody was really buying them at the time, but I thought that they were pretty hot with all the graphics and stuff on them. So, my discount at Journeys was 40% off, so I got the shoes for, I think, 22 bucks. So, I thought that was a nice little trade-off for me working there for so long. But I was pretty excited. I told my parents, I'm like, this is what I bought with my money. So, but they weren't mad. Like, I guess how other parents would have been like, save your money. They were happy. I was excited to get a pair of shoes. These were probably actually my brother's favorite pair of Chucks that he saw me with, and this is when he started getting into wanting to wear some Chucks of his own. So I started buying him some from my store too. The two big dances during high school was your junior ring dance, where you get your class ring and you have it's kind of like a junior prom, and then actually prom. Well, for my ring dance, instead of, taking off my pair of heels and dancing barefoot, I had a pair of black and pink Chucks. Well, for prom, I couldn't break my own little tradition, so I got a pair of canvas colored Chucks with no laces, but I decided to paint it gold because that's the color of my dress, was like gold and orange, and I wrote down 2006 down the middle so I could remember, that's my graduation year and prom year. So I thought it was pretty cool, and everybody, when we were dancing, was looking down at the floor and they're like, oh, that's a smart idea, wearing Chucks or wearing sneakers, so my feet don't have to be stepped all over. Because at the end of the night, there's a bunch of girls that were crying because blood was coming off of their toes, and I don't know, it's just stupid to dance barefoot. I wanted to have a good time at prom, so sneakers is the way to go. These pair, the maroon, I guess, I don't know, magenta colored pair of Chucks, I got from a store called Marshall's, and I got them for only $8 because I guess other stores bought too many of them and people didn't like the color, so they give it to another store and they sell it for cheap. Well, I thought it was a pretty good find. So I got these coming into college, and I pretty much wore them almost every day. Like, I guess I would rotate, but these were like the main ones. I, study with them on. I start doing paintings. There's actually like a gold little splotch on the side of one of the shoes because I was painting and the paint got on my shoes. But I didn't let that stop me from wearing them. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of character to know that like I'm actually wearing them. I'm not trying to make them look new or something. But I don't know. I don't have too many pink things, but somehow these shoes find a way to match everything that I'm wearing. So that's nice to have. But they're always thrown around my room. They're never in my closet because I still wear them a lot now. Altogether, I'd say that I have about, 15 pairs of Chucks, but like a couple of them are at my parents' house, so I don't have to keep dragging shoes back and forth when I go home and visit them. But here, I probably have 12 pairs of Chucks that I can choose from among like other types of shoes. But Chucks are definitely my favorite. Same style, you can get them in different colors though, different design patterns. I think that they're comfortable. I used to go to the gym in my Chucks, so I know if basketball players could wear them back in the day, I can probably wear them on the treadmill. But I don't know, I never get tired of Chucks. I'll probably dress my kid up in Chucks too. Chucks is the way to go.